Hello and welcome to our channel. Please take some time to like and subscribe and hit that notification button so that when we have new videos you can be notified. So today we're going to be doing a bean stew. It's very easy to do beans when you're on a missionary budget, and it's good protein, healthy, and as you can see I've already boiled 3 cups of beans with my 3-liter pot. And when I cook this kind of meal, it at least allows us to have maybe 2 or 3 meals. And what we're gonna put is 2 potatoes and then a carrot, and we have 3 onions that we're going to fry separately. It also is nice when you fry your onion separately, and if you have tomato, throw that in one as soon as your onion is golden brown, so that it can make a nice gravy. And then we're gonna combine everything together. So let's start cooking. You can cut your onions however way you prefer, but what I'm going to do is I am going to dice them. You can see they're already nicely peeled and washed. We washed them here, and afterwards we're just gonna make nice little cubes, and then we're going to throw them into the pan as soon as it's warm. As you can see, the onion is nicely chopped now, so I'm just waiting for the pan to heat up, and then we are going to put it in there. And because I'm doing it separately, it helps because then you can continue boiling those that needs to boil, which means I'm gonna heat the beans right now, and then I'm gonna chop the potatoes and the carrot and put them in there, and put my spices, if you like spices, and salt. So I'm just gonna season it so it starts cooking simultaneously, and as soon as the onion is golden brown, I'm gonna bring it, and then all together can simmer, and then we'll see the results. So let's continue chopping. Now, as I'm putting my onions into the pot, I am also going to put the chopped carrots. You can chop them any way you like. I like this shape, and I don't like chunky veggies, so this is how it's gonna be. So I'm also gonna put them in the pot of beans so that they can start boiling and cooking, so everything can be sort of ready at the same time. So there is our onion. It's nice and frying. Now I just put a tablespoon of salt, and the potatoes are already in, as you can see. And then I'm going to put a pinch of this is black pepper, and then I am gonna put a little bit of turmeric, and a little bit, they call it the body garel, which is the powder of stew. Anyway, but you can put whatever spices you like. This is one meal that you can be free in. Okay, let's continue. And as you can see, the onion is still starting to turn, so it's a good thing. Now the onion has cooked, so we're just gonna put everything together into the pot so that now it can start simmering. The spices are in, the onion is in, it burned a little, but that's not a waste. So we're just gonna mix everything. There we go, it looks so nice and yummy. So as you can see, the more things you add, the thicker it looks. You can have it as soup, you can have it with any starch you like. We prefer it with porridge or pap, as we call it here. And but any starch you like, even bread, even rice, it's basically a meal you can eat with anything, and it's also a meal on its own. So we're gonna cover and let it simmer. As it simmers, it's very good to lower the fire so that it doesn't burn, because the beans, the more cooked they are, it's very easy for them to cook to burn. And one thing I'd also say is, if you don't have potatoes, you can use macaroni, just like a handful of them, or even spaghetti, break it in pieces, because this is the small budget we are talking about. So don't restrict yourself to just potatoes. As soon as this foam is gone, then you know that it's cooked. But I think you can see that even the it's starting to be thick, which is a good thing because then everything is combining together. If you have green pepper or red bell pepper or the yellow pepper, chunky pieces of it now would be the perfect time to put. But also if you're using spaghetti or macaroni instead of potato, you would want to put them at the last minute and just let them boil maybe for like 1 minute. But our stew is basically done. Now it's time for tasting. As you can see, it looks so good. I'm actually even salivating just looking at it. Wow, delicious. So please try it and tell me how it goes. I would really like to hear in the comments below if you tried it. This is a very nice budget friendly meal. See you in the next video.